Welcome to
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing?
talk about so many different things
How you
related to
been?
life and living.
What's going
This is
on?
doing the unrelated
What's
people
good?
and the stories on us.
Are you
Please
getting it
subscribe
in?
and check me out.
Somebody
There's
getting
an
it
open
for
mic
you?
I do, and this is a welcome
What's
to
going
Secret Undercover
on,
House. You can
people?
follow me on Instagram. See y'all
Subscribe to
later.
my channel.
Okay, I want to share this story with you. This story is about Evan Lyndell Parker, 34 years old, and it's going all over the internet. Everyone is going crazy about this because he's a black man that was found hanging from the same jail that Sandra Bland died in. Now, this story is being reported as of 4 days ago. So, on July the 15th, Sandra Bland was found hanging from her cell in Waller County Jail in Texas. Her death sparked a national outcry and charges of cover-up. Now, some 4 years later, another black inmate was found hanging not only at the same jail, but also the same cell as Sandra Bland was found dead. Now, the Waller County Sheriff Office announced the death of the inmate Evan Lyndell Parker, 34 years old, who was found hanging in his cell on January 25th, 2019. Deputies at the jail summoned medical attention, and Parker was transported to the local hospital and died 2 days later. At the time, the authorities are stating that Parker's death was due to hanging after a fatal suicide attempt. Parker was jailed on charges of the murder of an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for the death of Harry Purnell, 64 years old, a co-worker at Arizon Industry in Brookshire, Texas. Police said that Parker stabbed Purnell to death at work and then wounded another man on January 9, 2019. According to the Houston Chronicles, jail officials have stated that Parker showed no signs of being suicidal in response to Bland's death. The Waller County Jail has undergone a review of procedures and upgrade as far as the facilities. However, in December 2018, regulations found that the jailers still fail fundamental tasks. Among those tasks were checked on prisoners in the cells every hour. It has been found that the jailers fail to do this on a regular basis, sometimes waiting as long as 2 or more hours before doing a visual check, some in which believe that the jailers follow the correct procedures. They would have been able to prevent Parker's death. Now, activists are outraged and demanding an account for the officials. The Waller County Sheriff R. Glenn Smith issued a statement on Facebook that reads, in part, all outside agencies' investigations that include the Texas Rangers and the Texas Commissioner on Jail Standards are pending, along with the autopsy results. Okay. Oof, this is unbelievable. And it's so weird because I just did a story about this same thing about the Super Bowl and why Colin Kaepernick took a knee, even though many people did go check that video out. That's fine. I understand we live in a world that people are very sleep. And that's fine. You'll get awoken after a while. But anyway, like I said before, in July of 2015, Sandra Bland was found hanging from her cell in Waller County Jail in Texas. This happens in Texas. Her death sparked national outrage as charges being a cover-up. 4 years later, another black inmate was found hanging not only at the same jail, but also at the same cell that Sandra Bland was found dead. 2 black people locked up, just so happened to be in the same jail cell, just so happened to hang, just so happened to do a suicide thing again. We're here again. We're here again. The first time they didn't get away with it. The second time, they're not going to get away with it. You know, I've talked about this kind of thing over and over and over, and the thing about it that gets me upset is because I talk and I really feel like nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. I could scream 1,000 times, share my video, let people know, get the word out, I do all the work, just share my videos, and they won't. You can't save people on information that just sits there. You can't. These are real people. And regardlessly of what crime he may or allegedly have committed or not, this man deserves to live. This man deserves a fair trial. And I said this before. When I said to Aaron Hernandez, I said, so they hung him. And I've been saying this for the longest, and I've been saying it for the longest, that they are hanging black people when they get in jail. But nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. I pray for all the Spanish, the blacks in jail. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of them are targeted for things that some didn't even do. And by no means I'm saying all of them are innocent. But at any point they could be hung. They're like sitting ducks. And I'd be glad when the world wakes up about this. When you want to go out there and sing and perform at Super Bowl and all this kind of stuff like that, and your skin is black, I'll be glad when y'all finally wake up to what's really going on. These are real people. They're real. They have families, they have children. They have people that love them. They're getting hung inside of a prison or a jail like shit. I just wish the world cared a little bit more, and by no means I mean all black people or all white people, because there are people that just believe in justice. It's not about a racial thing. It's just people that believe in justice. When it's wrong, it's wrong. When they call a thing a thing. And I realized this a white guy and stuff, then basically allegedly it was an interaction that something happened within the workplace between him and someone else allegedly. I can't say yes or no, because like I said before, what can you say when you already killed the person we could get the conversation from? It says at the time, the authorities are stating that Parker's death was due to hanging after a failed suicide attempt. Once again, another black person going to jail trying to commit suicide in the same jail as Sandra Bland. What they need to do, my personal opinion, they need to take their whole facility and fire everybody in there and re-clean it over and put all new people in there. Everybody needs to go, my personal opinion, because clearly something is going on. Something is going on. They wait till everything died down a little bit, and then from 2015 to 2019 they think they can get away with it again, and they couldn't. Because now it's all over the media. Everybody's talking about it. Anyway, I just want to share this with you and give you an idea of what's going on and stuff as far as the hanging and stuff, like I said before. And it's weird because I was just talking about this yesterday. It's funny how life creates art. And I was saying how black people are still being lynched. And anyway, I'm going to just let it go with there because this is too mentally exhausting for me. Anyway, like, subscribe, share. Please put at the bottom. I want to hear your comments. How you feel about this? Is it coincidence? You just think it's just... Anyway, I'll let y'all be the voice for this man that's been murdered. My opinion. In the same jail. The same cell. The same county. Anyway. Subscribe to my channel. Tap this Instagram button. If you follow me, I'll follow you back. Let you know I love you, and thank you for watching. Kiss the rain.